Hey, what's up? In this video I'm going to show you how to catch a shiny Pokemon like a pro. You're going to need Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum for this. If you've never seen a shiny Pokemon before, this is what they look like. Let's get started. The first things you're going to need are Pokéradar and lots of max repels. There should be more than this, at least. Now, use the max repels, and they will prevent you from running into any unwanted Pokemon battles. Activate your Pokéradar, and you should see something like this. Flashing bushes and normal bushes. The yellow ones are flashing, the green ones are normal. In this case, we're going to go to the flashing bush. Once you go to a bush, that's the one you're going to want to go to for the rest of the chain. Stick to the flashing bush in this case. Here we have a Pichu. You're going to want to kill the Pokemon, and then continue on the chain from there. Keep seeing that same Pokemon every single chain. If you don't see that Pokemon, you've obviously broken the chain. The idea is you want to have the highest chances possible of keeping your chain. If you notice here, you've got one chain so far. You want to get the chain up to 40. 40 has the highest chance of finding a shiny Pokemon through a shiny bush. If you don't see Pichu once again, or the Pokemon you started with, in this case it is Pichu, then you've definitely broken the chain. Keep beating the crap out of this Pokemon. You're on chain 2. Careful, because you can break the chain, and it happens quite a lot, especially when you're first trying it out. Friggin' jerk. Next we have the grid. Now, the grid appears around you wherever you activate the Pokéradar. The highest chance of keeping your chain are in the bushes far away from you, such as these. Now, just because a 4-way is good doesn't mean all of them are good, such as the ones that are directly across from you or above you. That also applies in situations of 4-ways that are in the corners. The lowest chances of keeping your chains will be everywhere else, such as in 1-ways, 2-ways, and 3-ways, so never go there, ever. It's bad. Let's see a few examples. Let's say that when you activate the Pokéradar during the chain, you see 3 flashing bushes and 1 normal bush. Assuming the bush you started the chain with was a flashing bush, this is a great spot. All you need to do is walk into it. Bushes like that have the highest chance of keeping your chain. Let's say that when you activate the Pokéradar during the chain, you see this. 2 flashing bushes, 1 normal bush. The normal bush is a good spot, but assuming you started the chain with a flashing bush, this is a terrible place to go because it will most likely break your chain. Sometimes terrain can be an issue. Let's assume the grid is placed where the area of bushes ends, and the bush formation is perfect to match with it. So you get 4 flashing bushes, assuming you started with a flashing bush, and the flashing bush is here. It's still a really bad spot because it ends where the bush ends. Well, why is chaining so good? Well, the normal chance of finding shiny Pokemon in the wild is 1 out of 8,192. As the chain climbs, so do your chances of finding a shiny Pokemon. The chance of finding a shiny bush during the chain is that number out of 8,192. Once you hit chain 40, the chance of finding a shiny bush is much greater at 1 out of 200. This depends on your chain staying at 40, so try not to break it. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that hard to keep your chain. Just go to the 4-ways in the right spots and don't go to any 1, 2, or 3-ways. Now the grid isn't always 100%. You'd never want to go to these spots. If the bush area ends there, don't go there. It will break your chain. Let's say you activate the Pokéradar and you see this. This is perfect because it doesn't touch the edge and it's in a good 4-way. So go to something like that. Wherever you activate the Pokéradar, imagine the grid appears around you. You want to kind of visualize where the 4-ways will be and where the bad areas will be. So if you activate here where little Johnny is standing, then you want to imagine the area looking like this in your head, the blue representing the places you can go. This is the best spot. Once you hit chain 40, you don't need to enter another battle until you see a shiny bush. Just keep resetting the Pokéradar until you see it. It may take a while and your thumbs may hurt, but it's a lot easier than doing it the regular way. Trust me. Have a lot of patience. Keep resetting your Pokéradar, keep applying the max repels, and eventually you'll get to see a bush that looks like this. Shiny bushes have the highest chance of keeping your chain at 100%. Walk into the shiny bush and see the shiny glory. I pee in my pants every time I see this. It's good to have a Pokemon that has False Swipe, because you can leave the Pokemon you're fighting against with 1 HP, which is going to be a lot easier to catch. Throw a Pokeball at it, and... BAM! You got a shiny Pokemon. Thanks for watching this video. Check out some of our other crap. Subscribe to us for more awesome videos in the future. If you have any questions about things I didn't address in the video, please ask away in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. Peace out!